A lot of you guys may have seen this practice pull footage from 2018 between Devon and Vitalys. Now, this was on the right arm, but let's take a look at this footage that isn't very popular. I haven't seen many people even showing this footage. A lot of the other news channels have not even shown this footage. I thought it was interesting because anytime you see footage of Devon and Vitalys gripping up, it's pretty cool to see, especially considering their match is less than 3 weeks away. So let's take a look. This is 8 years ago, which is crazy how fast time goes. But this is 2018, and we're going to see how their dynamic is on the left arm. Obviously, they both look a lot bigger now than they did here. Even Vitalys looked a lot skinnier version of him here, as well as Devon with the long hair. You see Vitalys basically just completely pulling his whole body. Vitalys Larratt pulled Devon Larratt's whole body in the practice pull with no table, 2018. And here he just absolutely just pressed right down while Devon laughed. I'm not going to play the audio because there's like some music behind it, but basically I watched this clip and Devon is just saying like, wow, this is ridiculous. You know, you can imagine what he's saying. This is ridiculous how strong you are, Vitalys. And like, you can see how uncomfortable just the hand of Vitalys is going to be. But again, this is not in the strap. So I think the strap is going to be a huge factor in their match. I'm assuming Devon is going to want to try and get to the strap. That time, Devon tried to grip a little lower, and it did not work out still. Somebody had a strap, or for some reason, they're still not going in the strap here. But you can just see how like Devon has to completely use maximum effort just to get a slip here, and even still Vitalys is holding on, exploding hand style, just clamping and containing, a little bit of cupping, drag. Devon cannot even drag him back in the hook. He gets pulled right over there. Now again, I think Devon is a completely different version and a completely different level nowadays. And same with Vitalys. I think it's fair to say even Vitalys is probably even on a much better level than he was 8 years ago here. But at the end of these polls here, Devon is basically saying, you're the stronger guy. You know, that's impressive. You're the stronger guy. So you see that time Vitalys tries to hold on. Devon got a little bit of something with Devon playing some games, not holding on. And then he got a good little trick there. But looks like Vitalys is kind of gripping deeper with a little bit more cup, and he just wrenches right back. So I think in the strap, it's going to be a factor of endurance. Devon's got to get a good stop and try to gas out Vitalys. But yeah, you can just see how immensely uncomfortable Vitalys was here. Again, there's not really too much context as far as who is more fatigued here or what the context is. Obviously, that's a huge factor. This is like some party and they're just pulling sitting down. So it's not too much to take from it, but definitely some very interesting footage. I really can't wait for this match between Vitalys and Devon on the left arm in less than 3 weeks for the #1 spot in the world, guys. Who you got? I'm backing Devon all the way, but let me know who you got in the comment section, guys.